Hi and welcome. Today I have a video that's part of the celebration hop for Christine Patterson. Christine recently reached a milestone on her YouTube channel of 500 subscribers. There is a prize that's going to be offered, so please stay tuned for the details on how you can be eligible to win. I have several cards today that feature this really pretty butterfly image, and I also used foil for the background. I have colored the butterflies in. Behind the butterflies are some pattern paper and sentiments of different sentiments with different embossing powder. So today we're just going to make one card, and this is a pretty short video because the hop lineup is pretty long. I was surprised to see that there were 25 people registered to participate in the hop. And I do want to let you know that some of my cards are Mother's Day cards, and I know that today's date is May 16th and Mother's Day is already passed. But when I created the cards, it was not quite Mother's Day yet. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I want to do is assemble some of these components. I've got this light pink colored card base, and I'm going to layer some foil and some pattern paper. This pattern paper matches this foil really nice because it has gold glitter in it, and I'm using a piece of gold foil. And I'm just using my Alt New craft mat here to line things up. One thing that's nice about this craft mat is it has the little diagram in the middle of the size of the different cards. I'm using this Brutus Monroe stamp, which features this really pretty butterfly and the word enjoy. It's got a couple different little sentiments that you could use, and I did use the enjoy on some of these cards. This one that I'm showing you right now has gilded sparkle embossing powder. This one I used a sentiment from the Stamps of Life, and this stamp set has Happy Mother's Day. And I used Night Shift embossing powder from Brutus Monroe, which is purple, but then when you tilt it in the light, it looks black. This one I used Versifying Clair ink, and I used just icicle embossing powder on top, and I took a sponge and I took some of that ink around the outside of that sentiment banner. And all the sentiments I popped up on 3D foam dots. Okay, so I'm just going to assemble, like I said, the panel onto the card base. And I'm sorry that some of my video was off camera. I'm sorry that I was off camera a little bit. I didn't realize the angle of my phone. I thought I was in camera the whole time, but a little bit off there. So I'm going to go ahead and color the butterfly, and you can use any kind of markers for coloring. I want to show you that even Sharpie markers are great for coloring, because a lot of people don't have alcohol markers or watercolor markers. You can even use jelly roll markers. I've done that before in the past for my coloring. So like I said, today we're just going to use some Sharpies. I'm just pulling out the colors that I want to use, and I have this coloring segment on fast forward. In the interest of time, I wanted to keep this video short so that you could get through the hop without having too long of a video to watch. So let's talk a little bit about the prize that is going to be made available to one lucky viewer. There's going to be a $50 gift code to Scrapping for Less. Christine at Pattercrafts is a member of the Scrapping for Less design team. So I'm going to have a link below to her channel, and I would encourage you to check it out. She's got some really great content, a lot of it using the Scrapping for Less Flavor of the Month kits, which is a subscription where you can get different products every month, where you can use them to make cards. But anyways, back to the prize. Okay, so to be eligible for the $50 gift code to Scrapping for Less, I need you to comment on this video, and I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up. I will then select a name from all those who commented on the video. I will select a random name by May 22nd. Then I will provide that random name to Teresa Russell at Scrapping for Less, and then she will announce the winner on her channel around May 23rd. I don't know the exact date that she's going to do her announcement, but stay tuned because it will be on her channel. I will have linked below Teresa's channel, Scrapping for Less, as well as Christine's channel, which is called Pattercrafts. Patter crafts, all one word, Pattercrafts. So this is exciting because one person will be winning a really cool prize. So like I said, there were about 20 to 25 people, YouTube creators, that were going to be part of this hop. Each one of us will then provide a name to Teresa, and Teresa will pick a random name from all of those names. So the more that you comment on, the more your chances are of winning. You will see below in my description box the next person on the hop, and what you need to do is just click on through and watch all of the videos, comment on them. The more you comment, the more likely your name will be selected as the one winner of the big grand prize. So it's really exciting that so many YouTube creators came together to celebrate Christine's milestone of 500 viewers. I know she's past 500 at this point. And I am also working on a milestone on my YouTube channel. I am trying to get to 1,000 viewers. And at this point, I'm over 780 at this point. So I'm inching closer and closer to my goal. And again, when I get to my 1,000 goal, I will also be having a hop with prizes, multiple prizes, and multiple types of prizes. So I will have some gift packs with stamps, dies, whatever that you could use for making your cards or scrapbook layouts. And I will also have some gift certificates. And the way that the contest will run is I will have the prize packs open to U.S. residents, but the gift certificates will be open to U.S. and international, because I do have some people from other countries and I want to give them the opportunity to win. So I really appreciate your support, and I hope that you will subscribe if you aren't already a subscriber. I'm finishing up the coloring of this butterfly. You see I've used different pinks, purples, blues, and turquoise. For the body of the butterfly, I'm going to grab a Copic marker and color it in a brown color. I did, by the way, use an aqua blue Copic marker to color in this butterfly because my light blue Sharpie was out of ink. And that's okay too. You can mix it up. You don't have to use just one type of marker when you're doing your coloring. All right, so let's go ahead and adhere our butterfly to our card. I've got everything pre-cut. I use die cuts to cut out the pattern paper and cut out the butterfly. I don't have a die for this sentiment, so I'm just going to fussy cut around the sentiment, which is easy enough to do because it has this nice thick line border around it. I embossed this sentiment before the video with Brutus Monroe gilded embossing powder. once I finish trimming this out, I'm going to go ahead and adhere it to the card. At first I put some double-sided tape from my tape runner. Then I forgot I wanted to use some foam dots and pop it up. So we'll get this adhered to the card base, and I almost had a boo-boo there. I almost put it on, but then I remembered I wanted to grab my foam dots and pop it up, give it a little bit dimension. You could also give dimension to the butterfly, and if you don't have a butterfly or this stamp, you could use any butterfly that you have, even if it's not one that you color. Maybe it's one that you die cut. It doesn't matter. Just get your pattern papers out and use your dies to create these layers. It's an easy enough card to recreate. If you don't have the foil, you could just use a different color paper, but I like the foil. I think it really makes it look extra special. So here are all 4 cards, and I'm going to have some still photos at the end of each card, give you a closer look of what they turned out to be like. This is the one that we just made together that I colored in with the Sharpies. My next one that's coming up, I colored in with alcohol markers. This one has the gilded sparkle sentiment that says enjoy at the bottom. Then we have another one. I colored these with gel pens. So you could even use gel pens to color your images. And this one I used alcohol markers, and I have that pink sentiment at the bottom. And here's another photo of all 4 pictures together. It's been great being part of this hop today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check the description box below. Follow along with the other people who are hopping, and I'll also have a description of the items that I used with links in case you're interested in any of those. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye.